Do we start the episode now? Okay, well, hi. My name is Jailene Diaz. You can use any pronoun on me. I'm currently 24. Happy Pride Month, y'all. You're listening to this, which is our darling little book club, where we go over the Animorphs series. Currently, we are on book 8. Who the fuck are you?
Hi, I'm Sonny Carpenter. I also use any pronouns. I recently started another YouTube series, so we'll see how burnt out I get.
Yeah, with your newsletter.
With my newsletter! Oh my god, you guys can go to sonnycarpenter.com to subscribe to my newsletter.
My joke finally has a punchline.
Yes, and it is my wonderful newsletter.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Do you want to do like what's new with you, or
What's new with me?
Yeah.
I'm still 23, so nothing.
Oh, I'm 24.
I know, you're a whole year older than me.
I know. It's been weird.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had a pole class and I ate shit, so my knees are covered in bruises.
Oh.
It looks hot as fuck though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like how I look when I'm covered in bruises. I look real tough, especially
Yeah.
with how defined my muscles are.
Mm-hmm.
Real nasty, real good.
Mm-hmm.
And
Especially like bruises on the knees specifically.
Yeah,
To
around
look.
the thighs and the calves, and
I'm
then
swooning.
it's right on my biceps too.
Man.
Yeah, I'm available. I'm on the market again. Please don't send me DMs. Please don't send me DMs.
It's fine. I'll link your Twitter below.
It's fine. I don't really post much. I just retweet Hatsune Miku fan art.
Oh my god, I have to post your Hatsune Miku fan art from my background that you drew me almost a year ago.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. I feel blessed.
You are. You live with me. Can you give me a synopsis of what we read?
Yeah, it's been a minute for you, huh?
Yeah, I read this book a while ago.
And I just read it last night. We read, I don't even remember the fucking title to
That
this one.
alien.
The Alien. Oh yeah, this is book 8, Animorphs book 8, The Alien. And this one is Axe POV, just like I always wanted.
We've been waiting a long while for this one.
I know. Oh, it's so good. So it starts, the opening is, the gang takes Axe to the movies where, oh, by the way, the movie that they're seeing is a Star Trek movie, so I want everyone to know that they're watching a Star Trek movie. This is important to my life and soul. Anyway, and...
Do you recognize which Star Trek one?
I did not recognize which Star Trek one. I'm like, it's gotta be one from the early 2000s. I haven't seen all the Star Trek movies. I've only seen all the, they do not go over the plot. Sorry. You can read the fucking books.
That's what this podcast is for. We all are reading this book series together.
Exactly.
If you guys show up to this book club not reading the books, that's on you.
Oh my god. It doesn't matter how good the roast that you bring is. If you're not reading the book and adding to the conversation, then why are you here?
Yeah, this is a fishbowl. I expect you in the comments. You do get participation points.
Exactly.
And let me tell you, some of you are slacking.
I know. So anyway, they go to the movies where they give Axe popcorn, and that's a mistake. Because what he does is he realizes that there's not only popcorn in the tub that he is eating, there's popcorn on the floor of the movie theater.
And chocolate.
And chocolate. The more he describes, the more I'm like, you nasty movie theater. What the fuck? Like, the movie theaters I go to, like, my siblings used to work at movie theaters, so they're like, we had to sweep after every single goddamn movie. And I'm like, I feel so bad for you. I'm sorry. At first, when he said there was popcorn on the floor, actually, I thought he was pulling from other people's buckets. You know how some people will leave their buckets on the floor?
Yeah.
Because they're, like, done with them? Nope.
No,
He was just eating nasty floor popcorn.
No, I've been to some nasty movie theaters. Honestly, they're my favorite.
They're probably the best ones, but at the same time, I'm so stressed. So because Axe is acting out, they leave early and witness a Yerk lose it and get killed by other controllers, which sets off some suspicions from the gang, because they destroyed the Kandrona pool weeks ago, and they're like, why is it just now happening that they're like seeing this shit go down? And Axe is sitting there like, wish I could tell them. And that's it. That's all you get from him.
He's like, man, I wish I could tell him.
That's it. That's all. So, in an effort to get Axe to spill, because, like, the gang is obviously suspicious of Axe, too, Marco tries to, like, butter up to him and sweet talk him. Like, he has an angle, and he tells Axe about this angle. Marco's just kind of like, fuck whatever plans they had for us. I'm just going to take you back to my place. Which, by the way, the shipping war was so unfucking real in this book.
The fucking concept of Shorm.
Yeah!
Because I thought he would be Shorms with, like, Marco. Like, edgy bros. Like, hella edgy bro status. Could you describe what Shorm is?
I think I wrote that word down.
If not, I can tell you. It's like having their tail pointer right at their throat.
Yes!
But having the trust that they weren't gonna, like, murder you.
Yes. Oh my god. See, I wrote the other thing that Tobias is, which is a nothlit, which is a person trapped in morph. So anyway, Axe goes to Marco's house where his dad is working from home. Totally unfamiliar in this day and age.
Yes.
And Axe sees Marco's dad's computer and fixes and plays the game that's on the computer. The game being finding mistakes in code and fixing it. Yeah. So, sorry, all I saw was her face light up. And so he fixes the code, and he actually sends human technology like light years ahead of where it actually is. You know, like the shenanigans that happen in these types of books.
I wrote down keyboard stems because he was really happy about the clackiness.
Yes!
He's like, we don't really have this. So.
Yeah, he was like, oh, that's like a real keyboard. I loved that. So he and Tobias come up with a plan to destroy it because of the Prime Directive, which the Prime Directive in this book is called Ciro's Kindness, but it's the Prime Directive.
Your girl's struggling.
I know.
She wants to relay a message to us.
It's fine. It'll come through my phone eventually. While they're destroying the technology, Axe gets confronted by a controller that's pissed off at Visser 3 because Visser 3 was rationing the Kandrona rays, which ended up killing this controller's love interest. So he wants to get back at Visser 3. So he's like, hey, Visser 3, since he has an Andalite body, needs to feed like normal. So if you go to this place on this day and this time, then he will be there and you can kill him. Axe is like, fuck yeah. Not really. He's really messed up about it. But the reason why this controller knows that this is something that Axe wants to do is because Axe phones home before he destroys all of the technology, which makes it so that way he overhears a conversation of him saying that, like, I have to kill Visser 3 because Visser 3 killed my brother and Prince. Which, by the way, I was right. Prince is a military designation.
Yeah.
I was so stoked about that.
But yeah, now it reveals the revenge plotline that he is forced to have. Even his parents are like, yeah, you know what you have to do, right?
You have to kill this guy, and if you don't, then don't come home.
Yeah.
They don't say that, but they do.
Well, it's implied.
Mm-hmm. But anyway.
I wrote down that in order to kill him, he has to turn into, like, a snake form. And I'm like, is this a biblical thing?
I didn't even fucking catch that.
Yeah.
In the forest and everything.
Yeah. I'm like, it felt very biblical, and that's saying something because I'm not the one who went to a fucking churchy school.
Yeah, I went to 11 years of Catholic school and I didn't even catch that. Not only that, they're in a forest and hold on, the biblical references here, the forbidden fruit references here. I'm not going to be able to shut up about this.
The betrayal,
right? And not only that, but the only reason that he has this form is because the snake almost kills him. And
yeah.
I'm going to be obsessed over this for a little while. I mean, there's a lot of, like, you know,
well, little things like that,
mythos and stuff that deal with the same
snakes,
ideas.
Yeah.
But this one's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to reread this book and read the Bible again for the first time in 11 years, probably.
I will not read the Bible as I have never done so. I don't want to put myself through that.
Why would you? Why would you put yourself through this pain?
The Christian mythos? Oh, I don't know. I'd rather just read Lore Olympus again.
Yeah, that would be better.
I have been reading Lore Olympus, and it's been a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these characters nasty, and I'm like, honestly, yeah, girl, get it.
You're gonna have to lend me that one.
Oh no, it's on Webtoons.
Yes.
I mean, they have like physical books. I've been tempted to get them because I've seen them at Pegasus.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, oh, I'll just read the free for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. What are some of the nasty bits?
You didn't finish.
Yeah,
Visser didn't. Did he?
No, he ended up not being able to kill the Visser because he strikes the Andalite twice in his snake form, and as he's escaping, Tobias sees that the Visser, the actual Yerk, crawls out of the Andalite and disappears into the water, and that is so fucking tragic because this Andalite begs Axe to kill him, which Axe doesn't. I was like, I thought it was ambiguous at first, and then I was like, no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He leaves this guy alive to be taken back over by controllers, and that's kind of the end of the book.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, but it is revealed how they eat. They eat through their hooves. They eat through their hooves when they're like walking and running.
Amazing. Oh, and not only that, but like the other thing, like, because that's like the plotty bits, but the emotional arc throughout this is like, Axe feeling all alone and that kind of stuff.
Isolated, yeah.
And keeping these secrets to the point where his friends almost give up on him, and that really got me. And the end of the book, before getting back into plot relevant shit, is him and his friends sitting around in the forest where Axe now lives, and just Axe coming clean with a bunch of secrets. And I'm just like, this is really emotional, actually. And it starts with the hooves thing. How do you eat?
Because it was like a callback, because everyone's like, yo, how the fuck do you eat?
Yeah, without a mouth? What's going on?
And one of the ending lines was, my schwarm is Tobias.
My schwarm is Tobias. Oh, that's so cute.
My schwarm Tobias. And I was like, hell yeah! Tobias is his bro, his edgy boy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so some of the notes. Should I start with like the morphs that you should watch out for?
Yeah, the nasty bits.
The nasty bits. Page 7, alien to human morph. Let's see here. Page 40, bottom of it is a bird morph. And let's see here. Bottom of page 57 and top of 58 is a snake morph. I guess there wasn't a lot of morphing.
I know. I feel like it was less body horror because
but just
Axe
like angst, yeah.
Yeah, Axe actually is used to morphing, so it's not like as horrific.
Yeah, it's not horrific. It's fluid. It's pretty great.
He also doesn't look in the mirror.
Oh yeah, he's like, fuck that noise. Overstimulated. Some of the things I wrote down was like, one of the quotes, I guess it was like one of the first pages, is, he's only a human when he wants to be.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, God, I wish.
Right? I want to be a snake sometimes.
And then, let's see here. Axe has 3 hearts.
Yeah! Sorry, I'm too close.
You're fine.
That was... Finding out more about Andalite physique and anatomy is fascinating.
Let's see here. Again, he loves his mouth stems. He says, some sounds are just better than others.
Oh.
Direct quote.
Yes, ing is a wonderful sound to make.
He gets a chocolate addiction, and Axe has a diary. Because throughout every chapter in the beginning, he's like doing his diary logs.
Yeah, I wrote that, Oh, yes, I love pre-quotes in chapters.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I also wrote down that he has a new special interest, which are Earth facts.
Earth facts, yes.
And I'm like, yeah, boy, hell yeah, Earth facts. Oh, and Tobias and Axe are like roommates.
Yeah, they just share the forest.
They do, and it's like, Tobias, Axe roommate, AU, please.
Yes. Oh my god, I'd actually read fanfiction of this series.
If it were just like a chill AU.
Yes. Where they were not put in life-threatening situations. Wow, I feel like such a teenager. Do you ever read, like, fanfiction?
Do I currently, or have I ever?
Yes. to both of those.
Yes, of course. I have taste.
I've been wanting to get back into fanfic, and I've been trying to figure out, like, the thing that'll get me there, and I'm like, I think this would do it.
I'm just into the nasty comfort shit.
Right.
Where it's like, oh, cool, these characters are no longer suffering.
Right.
They're roommates. They have a domestic life. They have a cat.
The only thing I can think of is I'm like, watch Jake go to college and just have a hawk that just hangs out with him all the time. And people are like, what the fuck? Why do you have a hawk? And he's just like,
college bro things,
yeah.
It's how, like, sometimes, people who domesticate crows.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Any more quotes from you?
No, I think that was everything.
So, they had a prequel bit for this book, and it was Axe on the ship with his prince and brother before the ship blew up, and Axe says before his brother Elfinger leaves, I couldn't let him go thinking I was mad at him, and I had to put down my phone for a minute and cry.
Oh yeah, that was emotional.
That's something that I'm actually scared about in real life, so that's one of those things that just got me. And then, okay, so this is one that's really fucking funny. Marco says this to Cassie about Jake. So Cassie and Jake are dating, and Marco says this to Cassie. Don't you love it when he gets all forceful like that? I was like, you're 13! So anyway, that was funny to me. Also, immediately before that, I put down the polyamory is killing me. Okay, so this is another thing. Axe says that, like, he shrugs a human shrug when he's in his human form, or he nods like a human. I love the idea of him doing it completely robotically, and it being so off-putting. Like, just, when he nods,
yeah,
it's Yes, yeah, robotic. I love it. Axe also calls Rachel, says, Rachel was a true warrior, and I love that.
Like, he knows.
He knows. Xena, warrior princess. Not at all hinting that she's gay as hell.
I love that it's so obvious, but not. Because
Right.
that's really how it is when you're a kid.
Right?
Oh shit, I'm bi. Oh, fuck.
Right. Like, you don't realize it until you do. And then
Yeah.
you're like, no. That's for other people. I just have emotions.
I'm just an ally.
I'm just an ally. And girls are pretty. Of course, like, it makes sense that people would be into girls. Are you laughing because it's familiar?
No, I was kissing girls in elementary school. So
that's right.
Listen, I saw it happen in real time for other people. I thought it was the funniest shit.
Yeah. The other one, this one's also a little more serious. And this was a kind of a graphic description. It's the part, I didn't write down the page number, but where Axe goes to school with the kids, because that's one of the parts in the book, is Axe hangs out at the school.
That's right. He was their cousin.
Yeah, he acted like Jake's other cousin.
That was so funny. It's such a sitcom moment.
Yeah, and so, like, this is a part with, like, the teacher, and this is a little, like, this is the mildest way I could have put it. He clawed at his head until blood began to flow. And the teacher's a controller, and the Yerk is dying, and...
Oh, I forgot to write that down. What page was that on?
That's why I gave a description of the precursor to the page, because I don't remember what page it was on.
Shit, well, I'm sorry if you read that and you got a bad time.
Yeah, that's on us for sure. Oh, also, this is the controller that's talking to Axe, saying, like, you need to go kill, or this is where you can go to kill, Visser 3. And he says, do your duty, Andalite. And I loved that. I was like, the forcefulness, the racism, the fuck you-ness, it was good. And then, this is at the very end. I think it's right before your quote of Tobias being...
my schwarm.
My schwarm. There were times where we would look at each other and understand each other and smile.
That's like that bros right there.
That's the bros. They're so cute.
Oh my god, they're roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates. And this is, of course, about them being both, because Tobias says something along the lines of different bodies, different species, but fighting for the same cause.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Tobias is he's living in a different body. as a different species fighting for the same cause, and I'm gonna cry now. Anyway, do you have any questions for me?
I was thinking about some before, but like it's been a minute, so I don't have any.
I have plenty for you. I
Oh,
actually wrote
thank
down
you.
like 5.
Oh my gosh, yes, we'll go off yours as usual.
A lot of these are just observations followed by the word thoughts.
Thoughts?
Thoughts.
Okay, hit me up.
Axe being forced to take the blame for his brother.
I thought that
Thoughts?
was bullshit. I thought that was mega bullshit. Because if my brother did something stupid, I wouldn't be blamed for it.
Absolutely. I mean, if you have siblings, you know.
Granted, I also was raised by a good father. Be like, yeah, you know, he passed on. It is what it is.
Yeah, well, that was the other thing is, what do you feel about the council guy then?
The council guy?
That told him to take the blame.
Oh, shit. That's right. Because then if it were... I feel like it was the right call.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to be controversial. I say it's the right call.
Yeah?
To honor, like, his death that way or whatever.
So, the other thing I was going to say then
Yeah.
is that the Andalite, as he was, you know, in those brief moments of consciousness,
Mm-hmm.
he said something about the Andalite homeworld being infected.
Do we think it's a political infection, like a metaphor, or do we think it's an actual disease?
I think that the Yeerks have compromised Andalite homeworld, and this council guy is one of them.
Oh, fuck.
That's my theory.
That's your theory.
Yes.
I like it. Here I thought it was like a political metaphor.
It might be a political metaphor, but how did this Yeerk end up taking over one Andalite? I feel like that's a little odd. I feel like there'd have to be more.
Yeah, there definitely is more. They're like lice, baby.
Yeah, gotta get checked for them regularly. Okay.
Give your dogs their tick and lice medicines, folks.
I don't know if you noticed this.
I probably did or didn't.
It's a 50-50. Okay. So, I don't know if you noticed when Axe was getting to the point where he thought he would lose all of his friends, but he was still in his human form, his echolalia lessened. It was still there, but he did it so much less.
When he was scared?
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed that. I wasn't sure about your thoughts on it.
What is it? A selective mutism?
Yeah.
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 That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, baby, here, oh, me too. I've been there. Don't worry.
Then he describes this, like, caught in his throat type feeling of not...
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that select mutism, the little panicky. Yeah. Been there, honey.
Oh, yeah. What do you think of using the word, as it's translated, prince, as a military classification?
Honestly, I think it's pretty cool. Homestuck also used it.
Oh my god, I forgot! No wonder there's an overlap between Homestuck and this. Being a Homestuck stereotype here, getting into Animorphs.
We did the reverse. We got into Homestuck before Animorphs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god. Okay. And then other thing that I noticed observation is Tobias is literally their eyes in the sky. Like
Yeah.
he is the strategist. Like Jake's the strategist, he's the leader, but Tobias is the on the ground eyes in the sky. I was curious about like if that's Tobias and that's Jake in terms of their classifications. If you're playing like one of those
RPG games.
yeah,
or...
RPG games. What are the other kids?
Well, obviously, was it Arzina, Warrior, Rachel?
Yes.
Warrior.
Okay.
Tank.
Yes,
Yeah.
Tank. Okay.
Fuck, Marco? Guess Bard.
Yeah.
If I'm
Yes.
or Ranger.
Yeah, okay.
No, fuck. I'm trying to think. Cassie? She's Ranger for sure.
Ranger. I see. I was thinking of yeah, she would be the most roguish.
I guess Marco would then be... No, because I guess maybe Axe could be, like, more of the healer type.
That's true. Axe could be the healer.
But doesn't he be balanced? What if these fuckers are all Rangers?
I know, that's the thing, is I'm like, they could be all Rangers. I'm trying... Because I was thinking of like, the video game RPGs. Like the...
No, Marco could also just be a rogue.
Yeah. Because that's what I was thinking, is I was like... Cassie's the most versatile, right? Like, she can morph into the most unique things and do it the fastest, which I'm kind of obsessed with. Her character's just so cool. I want to get another Cassie POV soon. I miss Cassie and Marco. But yeah, those were most of my questions, I think.
Okay, real question though. What is their class aspect? Class and aspects.
Are you talking about night?
Blood and
Yeah, okay. I don't remember all of them. I don't think I remember any of them.
I don't remember shit. I just wanted to make a haha funny. Please don't actually accurately answer.
No, I'm gonna try. Axe has obviously got to be like a Prince of Time or something.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know.
Jake's probably something with blood.
Right.
Marco maybe light or something.
I gotta remember all of them.
Yeah.
That's the thing is it's been so long since I've read Homestuck. I have no idea.
I feel like Tobias could be a Doom character.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because his shit's fucked.
Actually...
Or maybe light.
Yeah, because I was thinking is I'm like, if anyone would be a Doom character, I think it would be Rachel.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like, she's all about that. She tries not to be. Like, she's such an interesting character.
So obviously I want this on paper by next read.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I will be coming in with notes.
That's our homework. Honestly, write down in the comments who you think everyone's class and aspect is.
Honestly, that, and then also I want a shipping chart, but it also includes Morale, Kismissitude. I don't remember the other ones.
What is it?
Auspicitude.
Okay, so
I got the Morale.
the heart one.
I don't remember the heart one.
I think they were just heart ones.
Is it just the heart one?
It has a name, but I know it's just the heart one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come up with a shipping chart and the class and what was the other thing?
Aspect.
A class and aspect.
Because I feel like we got most of the aspects down.
Yeah, you know what? That'll be our special, our 10th episode look back review. Because I feel like we'll fully understand the characters at that point.
By that point.
Yeah. You okay?
No, I just cannot believe I'm talking about Homestuck.
On our Animorphs podcast?
And our good Christian
Animorphs podcast. Yes.
But I finished the thumbnail for our new episodes here.
I saw that. Yeah. I'm so stoked. I have the file ready to go and everything.
I know. Hopefully I won't need to make any new ones.
I know. I want to get these out fast enough that we get at least 3 episodes before I get another tattoo.
Oh, nice. Because I am expecting to get a tattoo late July.
Yeah.
Or August. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's just the classic mom one. It has her name on it.
Aww.
Yeah,
you're gonna put mom on it?
It's... No, it's a heart with my mom's name on it.
Oh, I see. Your mom's name isn't Mom?
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Cool. You might want to double check that. Okay. You know, maybe get her license or something.
My sister, her first tattoo was our grandmother's name, but she misspelled it. So. She got it fixed, and it looks nice now, but...
That is awesome.
Nothing could compare.
What was this stupid... it was something like Cocaine Bear or whatever.
Yeah.
It opened with this guy getting a tattoo of his deceased someone, but they spelled the name wrong, so instead of being Joan, Joan, it's John. And he has to wait 7 days for the tattoo to heal enough to fix the H to make it an A. And I was like, I am obsessed with this, actually. I would lose my mind. How do you mess up that bad? And also, I want to see your messed up tattoos, so please send them to me.
Yeah, leave that in the comments.
Leave that in the comments.
I know you can't, but like...
send me links. I will click on any link.
I want that on a shirt.
With a QR code.
Yeah. To like episode 1.
Yes. No, it's episode 0.
Oh yeah, episode 0. Guess I gotta make it. Guess I gotta make this
that
one
would be our
shirt.
Merch. Yeah. I'll click on any link.
Because I have been thinking about making merch, but like getting old like vintage t-shirts and just like screen printing.
Oh my god,
But like relief stamping, I guess. It would be hard to do a QR code, but like
I mean, you can try your best and then pray to,
pray.
you know, whatever God above.
Any more questions for me?
Any more? I don't have. Well, what have you read recently
Oh,
in the past
good.
5 months?
Shit, it's been 5 months.
I know. I was just editing the other one and I was like, oh God, it says January.
Since January. Well, as I stated, I've read Lore Olympus. I've caught up to now. Spoiler: where Diagnosis was dropped. Where our boy Diagnosis, the god of wine, has dropped.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
Yeah, and I've read volume 1 of Witch Hat Atelier. It's so good. Like, the art is beautiful. It's also very emotional. I did not expect it to be so emotional, book 1. I'm trying to think what else I've read. I'm currently reading The Origin of the Internet, Where Wizards Stay Up Late.
Yeah.
It's a hard read, but at the same time I enjoy it.
Alright.
Yeah, I know there was some other shit, but, like, I can't recall.
I know that you've read Gideon the Ninth since...
Yeah, we have. I'm ready if we want to talk about that one.
I am not ready.
Obviously, I have no notes.
I have 0 notes on this book, too. All I remember is the one passage that I loved, and then the rest of it, I was like, oh my God, there's so much gore.
Oh my God, there was.
Yeah!
Because I really want to talk spoilers, but, like, I can't in this podcast.
Right. I don't want to give people spoilers for Gideon the Ninth.
So, obviously, prepare yourself. Read the book. Come back to us.
Right. We'll have something ready for you.
And by ready, we mean 2-3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, see, you're smart. You actually have them in, like...
I put them on Goodreads. If you guys want to check out my Goodreads, I just finished reviewing The Sword's Elegy. It's from the Sorcerer's Song series. That was the first book on the Woven Word, which is the other thing I do on this channel.
Yeah, it's out. You can watch it.
Yeah, it's
I've
awesome.
watched it. I've liked it. I left a comment.
Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
I haven't shared it. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I couldn't figure out how to share it on my story. Your story on the gram.
I think I have to send it to you if you wanted to share.
Yeah, but it's too late now. It's gone forever.
It's gone forever.
Things are so fleeting and materialistic.
Right. It all dies eventually. Anyway, other books. Have you read any other books?
Nothing I can remember.
Okay. So I also read How Long Till Black Future Month, which is a collection of short stories. It's absolutely incredible. Highly recommend by N.K. Jemisin. And I read that on my library. So this is a lot of these books are from my library. I read Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott, classic for writing craft and publishing philosophy. The Fifth Child by Doris Lessing. No comments.
No comments? No comments?
It's a horror book. I did not realize what I was getting into. And then I also read The 100,000 Kingdoms. It's the first book in the Inheritance series, also by N.K. Jemisin. Incredible, absolutely amazing. Cannot get enough of this world or this series, and I can't wait to read the next books. There's one that I'm missing on here. It's fine.
I just remembered one of mine. I've been reading this one webcomic that's still circulating. It's current, called Hello from the Halo World.
Oh, I think I saw someone posting about that. It might have been you.
It might have been me. I've been liking a lot of their shit.
Yeah, it might have been you.
It involves my favorite character is this nasty masochistic cat.
That's so sexy of it, actually.
I know, he wants to get his shit fucked up so bad. Because, like, he's normal in his introduction. And you're like, oh my God, he's the only normal character here. And then he gets shoved by one of the characters and he's like, this is the best fucking thing that's ever happened to me.
Amazing.
And that just kicks it off to being the nastiest arc.
Yes.
And I love it because it does deal with trauma in a comedic way.
Okay, so this one's trauma, but not in a comedic way.
What a transition!
I also read Fledgling by Octavia E. Butler. An incredible book. Highly recommend. Content warning. Very early on, it's mentioned like pedophilia. But as you read, you're like, oh, this is even more fucked. It's fine though.
It's fine though. You'll read it and just have a bad time.
You're right. Honestly, I kind of... it's vampires. That's on the back of the book is vampires. So take that as you will. It's not like Twilight Loch Nessie. I can't remember her name. Do you remember the baby's name?
Oh,
Remeze.
Thank you.
Remeze. Or is that really how it's pronounced?
It's the better pronunciation because it has that good Latin kick to it.
Yes. So that would it's not like that. It's a little different at least. God, I'm remembering that one scene from the movie. Anyway, and the last book, not at all like that in any way, shape, or form, is Dual Memory. It's about self-actualized AI and an artist and the philosophy surrounding art and freedom.
So pretty.
It's the description. It's actually it came out. I checked it out of the library the day it came out. I did not realize that happened, and I was like,
no waiting list. Wow.
Right halfway through, dread overcame me once again as I started swearing. I'm like, I swear to God, if this is another fucking series that I check out the month it releases, I'm gonna be so mad. But I don't think it is. I think this was a standalone book. The ending had me screaming in a Fred Meyer's parking lot, so just be aware. I was listening to it. Highly recommend. The guy who narrated it did such a good job. But yeah, that's it. Those are the books I've read.
Those are the books you read. These are the books I read that I remembered because I read some things and I don't write them down.
Yeah, I try to write everything down. I'm still missing books on my Goodreads. It's fine.
It's fine. Sometimes that happens. I finally graduated section 2 of Duolingo for French.
Congratulations!
I know. It feels empty.
Yeah.
It feels empty. And that's also kind of
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.